Hello everyone, welcome again in your science class. So in our previous class we were done with the combustion, inflammable substances and also about the ignition temperature. So today our next topic is we control fire, right? हम fire को कैसे control कर सकते हैं? As you already seen many times or heard many times that fire breaking out in homes, shops or in factories also. If a fire breaks out in your house or in your neighborhood, the first thing to do is to call the fire service. सबसे पहले हम क्या करते हैं? Fire service को call करते हैं. So it is important that all of us know the telephone numbers of the fire services, right? Now, when a fire brigade arrives, what does it do? Fire brigade जब आती है तो वो क्या करती है? First of all, it pours water on the fire, right? आप सबको पता है सबसे पहले वो क्या करते हैं? वाटर पोर करते हैं फायर पे. वाटर हेल्प क्या करता है? वाटर कूल्स द कंबस्टिबल मटेरियल सो दैट इट्स टेम्परेचर ब्रॉट बिलो इट्स इग्निशन टेम्परेचर, राइट. हमने प्रीवियस क्लास में ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किया है कोई भी चीज़ तब जलती है जब उसका टेम्परेचर इग्निशन टेम्परेचर तक आ जाए, right? Ignition temperature is what? The lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire. अगर उसका मटेरियल का जो टेम्परेचर है वो इग्निशन टेम्परेचर से कम है तो कभी भी हमारा सब्सटेंस बर्न नहीं कर सकता, राइट. तो वाटर जो है वो कंबस्टिबल सब्सटेंसेस का इग्निशन टेम्परेचर कम करने में हेल्प करता है एंड दिस प्रिवेंट्स द फायर फ्रॉम स्प्रेडिंग, राइट. Water vapors also surround the combustible material, helping in cutting off the supply of air. अगर एयर भी नहीं होगी तो ऑटोमेटिकली जो फायर है वो एक्सटिंग्विश हो जाएगा, राइट. You have already learned that there are three essential requirements for producing fire. What are now? Three essential requirements for producing fire are: first one is your fuel. Fuel is required. Air is also required and heat is also required for producing fire, right. Fire can be controlled by removing one or more of these requirements. अगर हम इनमें से किसी भी एक या दो requirements को remove कर दें then our fire can be controlled. If air can be removed from that place then it will also helpful for controlling the fire. Air की example हमने प्रीवियस क्लास में ऑलरेडी की है कैंडल को लेके. अगर हम कैंडल को बर्न करते हैं और उसको अगर हम कवर कर दें किसी भी कंटेनर से या ग्लास से then it will help to extinguish that candle because there will be no air, right. And in the absence of air the fire can't be produced, right. So the job of a fire extinguisher is to cut off the supply of air or to bring down the temperature of the fuel or both, right. Fire extinguisher की जॉब क्या है? एयर को कट करना. The most common fire extinguisher, most commonly हम क्या यूज़ करते हैं? The most commonly we use water as a fire extinguisher, but water works only when things like wood and paper are on fire. Sometimes there are some electrical issues also, and if electrical equipment is on fire water may conduct electricity, right. That can be dangerous for anyone, right. So water is not suitable for fires involving oil and petrol also. For fires involving electrical equipments and inflammable materials like petrol, diesel, etc., carbon dioxide, that is CO2, is best extinguisher for that. Water is our common fire extinguisher, but in case of electrical equipments or inflammable substances like petrol, diesel, we use CO2 to extinguish fire, right. Then in that case CO2 will be helpful, right. The added advantage of CO2 is that in most cases it does not harm the electrical equipment, right. Now let us discuss how do we get the supply of this CO2. CO2 is a gas, right. Then how can How do we get the supply of this CO2? It can be stored at high pressure as a liquid in cylinders, right? आप लोगों ने अपने schools में या कहीं भी industries में या कहीं भी आपने हॉस्पिटल्स में देखा होगा फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर्स, राइट? तो फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर्स में क्या होता है, हाई प्रेशर पे CO2 लिक्विड फॉर्म में फिल करी जाती है, राइट? सो CO2 विल बी हेल्पफुल टू एक्सटिंग्विश fire. Now our next topic is types of combustion, right? So first one is rapid combustion. Rapid means immediate, right? So as you already know that when you bring a burning matchstick or a gas lighter near a gas stove in the kitchen and turn on the knob of the gas stove, then what will you find? You will find that the gas burns rapidly and produces heat and light, right? अगर हम गैस नॉब को ऑन करते हैं और लाइटर या मैच स्टिक, बर्निंग मैच स्टिक उसके पास लाते हैं तो वो एकदम से फायर कैच करता है, मीन्स इमीडिएट फायर कैच करता है, दैट इज रैपिड combustion, right? There are substances like phosphorus which burn in air at room temperature. Now our next type is spontaneous combustion, the type of combustion in which a material suddenly bursts into flames without the application of any apparent cause is called spontaneous combustion. Means the process of catching fire as a result of heat generated by internal chemical action. Some of the examples are that spontaneous forest fires are sometimes due to the heat of the sun or due to the lightning strike. Spontaneous combustion of coal dust has also resulted in many disastrous fires in coal mines also, right? And one more thing, that when we ignite a cracker on any occasion like on Deepavali, right, a sudden reaction take place with the evolution of heat, light and sound. मीन्स जब हम पटाखे चलाते दीपावली पे तो क्या होता है, एकदम से सडन रिएक्शन होता है जिसकी वजह से एक हीट, लाइट और एक साउंड प्रोड्यूस होती है. A large amount of gas formed in the reaction is liberated. मीन्स उस रिएक्शन में क्या हुआ, एक गैस एकदम से लिबरेट हुई, मीन्स इवॉल्व हुई, लार्ज अमाउंट में गैस इवॉल्व हुई, एंड सच रिएक्शंस आर नोन एज एक्सप्लोजन, राइट? उन रिएक्शंस को हम क्या बोलते हैं, एक्सप्लोजन. एक्सप्लोजन कैन ऑल्सो टेक प्लेस इफ प्रेशर इज अप्लाइड ऑन द क्रैकर. अगर हम क्रैकर पे प्रेशर अप्लाई करते हैं, किसी भी पटाखे पे बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेशर अप्लाई करते हैं, तब भी एक्सप्लोजन हो सकती है, राइट? So this is done with the types of combustion. There are two types of combustion. First one is your rapid combustion and second one is your spontaneous combustion, right? So this is done with your today's class, and next we will do in our next class. Thanks. Have a great day.